Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. Oh god, my mic's not even out. Okay, that could have been an issue. Sorry about that. So off camera I went ahead and got the plane to fly. And honestly, it's not bad. There are some adjustments that definitely need to be made. And we'll go ahead and talk about those. I also went ahead and tried. Come on, autosave. This is the dumbest thing. I mean, yeah, it's autosave. It's great, but at the same time, it shouldn't take 50 years to autosave. 50 years being dramatic, but I went ahead, tried the electric theory, and I barely made it anywhere. And when I did finally get enough energy to get somewhere, to like get it out of the port, it just ran out. I didn't have enough speed to get it off the ground. So I'm sure I could get that to work, but I don't know how. So we're not going to bother with that. This is going to go ahead and full up. If it, you know what I mean. Now, this thing's pretty dang fast, but it also takes a lot of work. So we have this, which tells us our fuel and our battery, right? This inverts our controls, which are actually reversed. You'll notice I went ahead and I moved the control surface. It had medium control surface, and it was way out here. I went ahead and went for a small and moved it in because the plane was way too sensitive. I almost couldn't fly it. Come on, get on the pad. There we go. Notice I'm not worried about how much it fills because the fuel tanks are very small, which is one of the things I want to talk about. Our maximum fuel. What? Did I accidentally save it with my new upgrades? Oh, I accidentally saved it with my new upgrade that didn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Because this didn't work. I need to find a way to fit more fuel in it. And my way was to just fill up this whole back section, but it wasn't working. So here's the plan. We're just going to, because these small fuel tanks, I think it held like 175 in it in total. I need this to be two-sided. There we go. I can fit a touch more, I guess. Like so. Boom. Like so. And then boom, like so. Boom. Boom. There, I can fit one more fuel tank in. That's nice. I guess that helps. But I mean, it was just bad. It was not getting anywhere. Why is that place the way it is? So, the electric thing is not going to work out. It would be cool, but for some reason I'm having a problem with generators. I can't get generators to work. I don't know if it's just me being dumb. Also, off camera in between this episode and the last episode, they added doors. Or not, they didn't add doors, but they've changed the doors. So there's now 4 new doors, even though I don't consider 2 of them new. These two, the sliding doors, are basically the same as, they are basically the same exact doors before, but they're sliding now and don't have to be controlled. The nice thing is they don't have to be controlled by electric. And there's also these two, which now have, like, hatches. That should be all of that hooked up. I'm gonna need to add. My voice is getting really deep. Okay, I'm gonna need to add. Nope, turn that off. I'm gonna need to add one more addition thingy. Right? Okay. So which one goes to fuel? This one goes to whatever this is. So fuel is none of them. So this is an addition block. We'll send this one to fuel. Right, this one goes to here. So 1 tank, 2 tank, 3 tank. So 175 was what it was. I'll go ahead and set it to 500 just because I don't feel like doing math, even though it's not even going to be close to that. Another change I want to make should be a free change because I already have the pieces, I think. Not control surfaces. I want to use a fin rudder. It's apparently not free. Darn. I'm gonna go ahead and put some rudders here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put those on the. Which one is this hooked to? That one. Oh wait, no, not this one, man. It's this one, which is our left, right. Because in the water, it's hard to steer. That's it for now. Other than I don't have wheels on it yet, but I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm kind of worried about the whole, flight time issue. So maybe it'll be better now that I added that one extra tank, but it's still not going to be great. So basically, it is super quick though. Like this is why I wanted the plane. It is one of the quickest vehicles I've made, if not the quickest vehicle I've made. I mean, okay, so that's going to add a lot of weight to the back, but honestly, if it floats, it floats. I'll take it. Don't start tipping. Dude, that is really low in the water. Holy cow. Fuel. There's weird noises going on in the background. Oh wow, that's actually going up a lot higher than I thought it was. Holy cow. Oh dude, that might actually be enough to do something. Because I think it was like 375 was my max before. So this is going to be good, I think. First off is water takeoff. So if you look at the prop in the front, notice how it's now tilted up. That's what I was talking about. So basically all I did to fit that in was I moved the engine back one, and I actually went ahead and just extended the front. It doesn't look that bad. Another thing, I was flying. I will put a picture in this video if I can. Um, the thing literally exploded, and I almost died. So as you can see, there's now radiators in the side because I kind of freaked out and just threw a bunch of radiators in it. So we now have 5 radiators. I don't need these 2 switches anymore. I can get rid of those. So water takeoff, engage. I have a light for it. Fuel is disconnected, so I like to throttle up to like 14. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's not very loud. You can tell by the RPS if it's running. So, you can see now we're starting to move. See, now I can steer in the water, though. Except for the fact that I can't. Because I didn't connect them to electricity, because I'm smart. So, let's go ahead and take off. So, it's around 40 throttle that will take off. So, at 40% throttle, I'll take off. And then you have to pretty much immediately turn that off, right? And now we're flying. And of course, it's raining. It has a lot of lift. In fact, I'm not touching any buttons right now. You'll notice it's going up. So, that's that. Ooh, freezing. Okay. So, dang, I ain't freezing up here. Holy cow, I need to move down. Too high. It works pretty well, though. So, you'll see we are now running at 93. So, as long as I keep under 100, we're good. So, let's go ahead and put it up to 100 throttle. I should be fine. Dude, we are really high. Holy cow. Now, here's what I like about planes. Look at the speed. Look how far we are already. It would have taken us so long to get here normally. I also have this. Uh-oh, tipping. So this thing works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. I can do a barrel roll. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm going too much. Whoa. Yeah, I'm flying a lot further. But the only other thing is, look at our fuel. It's actually doing pretty well. Okay. Hold on. Is that actually our base right there? Oh, yeah, it is. You know what? I wonder if we can land. What did I turn on? Oh, our light's off. Let's see if we can land. I have not landed this thing legitimately. The only times I've landed it is when I've run out of fuel. But you see how quick we, like, because if you look at it, we went around like this. We are flying, though. Like, literally. I mean, we're literally flying, and we're flying speed-wise, is what I mean. I don't even know if this thing will fit in here. Are our lights off again? How do I keep turning those off? I mean, not that it matters. There's not a lot of lights on this thing. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna crash. We're going to completely cut throttle. We're gonna hit the island. We're gonna hit the island. We're gonna hit the island. We're not gonna hit the island. We're gonna slam into the water. We are underwater. We are no longer underwater. Nice. And just like that, we landed a plane in some way, shape, or form. Let's go ahead and throttle it back up. Still got a bit of fuel too. Let's go ahead and get us enough throttle to move around. See, here's the problem I have with it though, is I can't really move in the water. And the landing is a bit rough, as you saw. But I also don't have a lot of practice with it. We need to hit water takeoff, water takeoff, water takeoff. That's the only way we don't, like, sink in the water. So basically, I'm using all controls I have to turn, and we are not turning. Like, at all. Like, we are not turning. Maybe more speed will help it turn. So I've noticed it will not take off until you have 40% speed. Yeah, that's not helping. But once you hit 40 on the throttle, it'll take off. Come on, come on, come back up, come back up. I don't want to drown. Thank you. I must have not been high enough. Okay. Go ahead and throttle it to something. Get it running, like so. Oh, this is a bad. This is a bad time to lag. It will fly vertically, apparently. That's interesting. Once you're flying, you can drop throttle quite a bit. See, in the air, that'll steer you, but in the water, it just won't. So you'll see I'm still flying, even at 20% throttle. It's a bit definitely harder. Like quite a bit harder. Actually, I don't think we are flying. Nope, we're not. I actually thought we were. Okay. Come on, start up, start up. Oh, we just ran out of fuel. I think we just ran out of fuel. Yep. That's another problem I have is once I run out of fuel, it's gone. It's just a goner. So let's go ahead and return this to the workbench. Of course, it's going to put its way up there. So that's pretty cool. It flies pretty well. The fuel thing worries me. It just doesn't carry as much fuel as I feel like it needs to. I don't think I could fit any in the tail, but it's a possibility. How big are these small tanks? That carry like nothing more than likely. These, I think it's 1x2, isn't it? Honestly, I could probably fit a bunch of those in the tail. But is there a point, is what I'm thinking. Right. Okay, so, first things first. Connect these to electricity so I don't freaking die again. Because that was part of the problem I was having. That handles that. I will add land capabilities later. Like I said, I'm really worried about this fuel issue. And these things don't hold anything. So let's grab the X pipe, as I like to call it, even though it's a cross pipe. Okay, transport it like this, right? And then, oh no, for this one I can use this, like so, because it has to come up. And then I can grab the cross pipe again. Cross pipe, T pipe. So that's all of those hooked up for now. That is an issue. That's not a double, but I don't think that's gonna make that big of a difference. This piece turns into a T. Not that, a T. I said a T. Like so. Like so. Dude, there's not enough room in here for me to do this stuff. So this turns into a T. No, this turns into an X, sorry. Right, and then continues out. I might as well make the top one a T since I've already removed it. Right, like so. That hooks up all of those. If I'm lucky, I can reach, but of course I'm not. So, if I'm clicking on that one, there we go. That's fuel, fuel, and fuel, like so. And there's just a touch of visibility on the top. That handles that. What do we have for water, or for land? Large landing wheels, medium wheels. I mean, coasters aren't bad, but that doesn't give me any control on ground. I have a lot of suspension wheels. Oh, these ones have steering. So in theory, brakes are a smart idea. So I can. Oh gosh, no, 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 no. I could have a soft brake right there. I don't think there's anything else I need. Wheel brakes. 0 to 1. Sensitivity, all of it. Vario brake, vario brake, vario brake, variable brake. We also need to go ahead and give that piece electricity, like so. Okay, it bothers me that not everything is connected to power via it. Okay, that's better. That way I can just see that everything's connected. That handles all of that. So steering. I'm assuming I should do... I'd like to do AD on that, so I'm going to. I think I only need front wheel steering. So if I spawn that in, we spawn in a plane. And extreme lag because autosave is dumb. I hate that I can even, like, look around. I mean, I don't hate it, at least it's nice, but... So hopefully that gives me the ability to land. So if I'm turning to the right... Okay, so I need to reverse the one on the left. So in theory, I should actually be able to use this one. Like so. For saving game to autosave, please don't do it to me. It's gonna do it to me. I don't understand why it has to do it like that. But whatever. These things happen. I think it's Saturday currently. Yeah, it is. Um, we are already 30 minutes in and we haven't really done anything. So in this episode, I basically just wanted to get this done and consider building our fuel ship next. And in fact, that is what we're going to do. So if I turn to the right, it turns to the right. If I turn to the left, it turns to the left. So we now have the ability to land on land. So let's go ahead and... I think this is an airport, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll go ahead and set our waypoint there. It's only 500 meters out, geez. That's not even that bad. Let's just go ahead and fill this up all the way, see what happens. I'm honestly been wasting a lot of fuel. I'm not too worried about fuel right now that I know I can buy it. Because I'm not worried about money being an issue. I think I have enough ways to get money that I'm not worried about it. Now, if I didn't have a boat, I would be worried about it. And honestly, the plane helps too. So let's go ahead and get that fuel in. We want to start off with about 14 throttle. That is slow. At least you can see it going up. This thing's even moving a lot quicker than it actually is. So I don't have speed set up. I don't have altitude set up. Those are the only two things. That's the other thing, is the engine just has temperature, even when it's not running, which I guess makes sense, but because technically everything has a temperature. But like, so this is our brakes basically this way. That's how we stop. So we have to remember that. The problem is I can't. I guess I could use the artificial horizon. It's hard for me to, when I'm taking off, it's hard for me to tell when I'm out of the water and I should disable the water takeoff. Now I want to see how this affects our taking off ability. And I don't think I want to do the rear steer. 562.50. Disconnect. Throttle. Start. That's the nice thing, is I can just tap the starter. So are we moving it? Honestly, I don't think 14 is enough to push this thing. Or pull it, rather. Another thing is it may not be lift, it may just be that there's so much weight in the back. So let's see how it turns. Okay, so it actually does turn now. With the rudders. Okay, that's a big change. Bump it up to 30. And then, okay, so now we're cruising. Honestly, this is probably as fast as the boat goes. Go ahead and bump it up to 40 so I can lift off. And now. Come on, come on, come on. Pick up speed, pick up speed. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and come in for a landing. It almost cruised because it doesn't like vertical. I mean, no plane likes going vertical. Okay, turn around. It's hard to turn this thing. Ooh, it's sensitive. That's the one thing, is these controls, they don't recenter very quickly. So I have to make wide turns, because this thing doesn't change it enough. I guess it kind of does. Okay, so we're going to go down, we're going to drop throttle to like 30 or so. We're coming in for a landing. Oh, we're coming in hot. Holy cow. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can make it, we can make it. I mean, horrible landing, but it landed. I'm noticing an issue with the wheels. I think you guys are seeing it too. That would be the fact that they're not on the ground. Yeah, maybe I should put those down one. That's another thing I didn't think about, is I might consider putting those on suspension. The pontoons on the end. Can this thing even slide on the ground? Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Off, 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 off. It's not gonna float now. Yeah, that's not happening. Honestly, we're just gonna full send it. Lift off, lift off, lift off, lift off, lift off, lift off. That's not lifting off. Oh, we lost a prop. That's not happening. Huh? Hmm. That's aggressive. Well, that didn't work. How much fuel do we have? See, that's the only problem is with this is I'm wasting a lot of fuel testing. But honestly, so if I move the gear down or the mm, oh, I'm not close enough. Okay. If I move the wheels down, it should land properly without exploding upon impact. It also helps if I delete the wheel instead of the pontoon. Also, it may have been a good idea to select the wheel before I deleted them, but you know. Please tell me this is it. Oh, that is a massive wheel. Yeah, I definitely don't need that. Hmm? Sure. But leave some in there because I don't have any other extra, so. Sure. 3x3 suspension. Oh, that's expensive. See, that would be nice to do it with that, but that's expensive. So I have to do these small wheels, which is what I used before anyway, so. Like so, and like so. So now that goes below it. I'm gonna have to. How big is suspension? Okay, it's 3 long. It's also massive. What if I use the piston looking thing? That's a pneumatic piston. That's not what I'm looking for. It's near the piston. I guess it's the piston. But it's not. There was something like it that worked like suspension, but I guess I can't find it, so. Um, suspension max power. There you have it. Um, are those the full 4 length? Yeah, of course it is. Well, that's fine then. As for the wheels, grip. Yeah, 100% grip would be nice. Other than that, we're gonna go ahead and bump this down. It does not need to be quiet as fast as it is. I'll go 25. Power, yeah, 100% is fine. And other than that, that's good. Can these things be adjusted? No, of course not. The only thing I would like to adjust, I cannot adjust. Okay, well, that's that. So let's try again. Let's only put like 100 fuel in it. That should be enough to get me there. The suspension on that side is freaking out. Look at that. That's not even. Ugh. Ish. Yeah, I don't think suspension was a good idea. Especially considering we're sinking now. So we're just gonna. If it would work. Oh, I can't undo it. fine. I'll do it the harder way, which isn't really that hard, but honestly, we're gonna go ahead and move it up by one. I don't feel like dealing with moving it, so we're gonna go ahead and do it this way. Resize. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and cut, and we're gonna just move it up one, and we're gonna paste. We're gonna go ahead and do the delete thing. We're gonna go to this side. We're just gonna delete that entirely. We are going to undo all of what we just did because this is on, and then we're gonna do it again, like so. We can actually go ahead and merge this now. Let's go back to this. Move another one all the way over here. Paste it there. Get out of that. Merge it. So that it actually works. Like so. In addition, we need to go ahead and hook up the wheels again. So for the variable brake, 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 and brake. Steering is under AD, which I'm blind, so that's going to be located here, like so, and like so. And I think that should work for now. Yeah, that should do well. So let's go ahead and spawn. Nothing should need electric that I added, right? Yeah, so we're good. Let's go ahead and spawn. Okay. I'm not sure about that one, but okay. We actually don't need to do that. Oh, I messed up. Man, what is this? Dude, it's breaking my computer. Oh, I also went ahead and I curved the end of the wings. It didn't make a difference as far as I'm concerned, but I did it just because. This thing's back over here. Sometimes I think it just hooks on the plane and gets dragged. It's like it shouldn't be that far. Like so. And in theory it can fit through here, but probably not, so we're going to go up and around. In. This is the slowest fueling. Okay, that should work for now. Go ahead and disconnect. That's starting. Water take off. Bump up our throttle. Should also probably make sure. Of course not. I might as well just fix it. I don't know why I didn't think about that, because I was thinking about it when I was doing it, and I still didn't do it. The problem is something's wrong with the fuel pump thing, because it's not pumping out, and it wasn't pumping out in the other one either. I don't know if that's some sort of glitch that's happening or what, but it's like they don't have pumps in them anymore. Or like they don't have a pump out, or pump in, rather. So I basically can't empty the vehicle. So whatever I put in it, it's what gets put in it. which is good in some ways because it meant I did a lot more missions than I needed to. Although apparently I did because I spent 19 grand on this thing. Oh, I'm dumb. That's not going to be enough to get us anywhere. Let's go ahead and get that prepared. I don't know why and of course it's way over there again. Maybe it just sits way over there. Because it's not that loose now that I think about it. Just get me in the seat. That'll do. Starter, that's up. And we are moving. Let me go ahead and start off this direction. Like so. And let's send it. Ready? I like to let it level out before I hit it. Okay, and now. I said now. I don't understand why it was not taking off. Oh, we full on flipped it. Uh-oh. 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 I'm gonna drown. 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 What the heck happened? It didn't take off. And I don't know how to reflip it. Because this one's too big to just jump on and it flip. Yeah, and it's got these massive floats, so it's not gonna flip. I don't understand. Why did it not take off? Maybe it did need that extra power. I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought that would have made the difference. Actually, I guess it does. Yeah. 30 is enough. Because that's what I had it on before. If I went 35, then it would probably explode. Because that's the other thing I have to worry about, is I have to worry about it exploding and overheating. That's why I went overboard with the radiators, because actually the boat has 4, and this has only 5, and it actually sits at a lot higher RPS, so. The boat has 4 and sits at 70, but it also only gets up to, I think I've seen it hit 22 RPS max. RPS being rotations per second, if you didn't get that. This has 5, but it also has up to 30 FPS. There you have it. Basically sits at 30 RPS pretty constantly, actually. Go ahead and disconnect that now. Give it some throttle. Start up. Yeah, I honestly don't know why it didn't just lift off. We're just gonna send it this time. There we go. Maybe 41 just wasn't enough, and I thought it was. No, we're gonna go ahead and bump it down to 30 now. Okay, so we're way high. Let's go ahead and turn this thing around. Like so. Dude, we are way high. We are way high. Dude, if I land this, it's gonna be amazing. Whoa, don't. I brake too hard. It worked though. I landed it and nothing broke. So we can lay off the brakes now. And it may actually roll. See if I can roll it back onto the... Oh, we lost 2 props actually. That should honestly be enough to get us moving though, right? In theory. I mean, it landed. I am satisfied. It's definitely not easy. And I may or may not have completely flew off the road, but you know. Just like that, we landed. I mean, I'm satisfied it landed. And that part was user error. That was just I didn't know how to do it, and you know, may or may not have sent the front end into the dirt. Um, Honestly, I think I'm gonna end this video here. It's just gonna be a quick one, just getting this thing to work, which was pretty easy, considering how long I spent off camera. I probably spent like 5 hours off camera. Let's go ahead and get in. I think I showed off the doors already, and I should have showed that video already. The sunsets and stuff in this game look so good. Even though that's not even the sun, it's just the moon, but I'm stuck outside of the plane. I said I'm stuck outside the plane, so it should let me in, right? The only thing that bothers me is I don't... Jeez. I haven't found room to fit a bed in here. Let's go ahead and see if we can take off. Our brakes aren't holding back at this point. No. Hold down. Water take off. Come on. Turn. Yeah, yes. Yes. Like so. And that, my friends, is a flying plane. And honestly, on that note, I think we're going to end it. Just go ahead and send it. Also, it's not even full throttle. Oh, I guess it is. Never mind. I really need to set up a speedo in this thing. Because, I mean, this thing flies. I mean, I say flies, but, I mean, because, yeah, it's a plane. But, I mean, flies speed-wise. Oh, gosh. It is a little drastic on the controls. Near. Oh, we just lost throttle. Oh god. Um. Oh, we're going straight for the water. There's no doubt about it. We're gonna hit land. We're gonna hit land. We're gonna hit land. Stop. 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 Break. 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 Oh no, we hit the water. Oh, I'm gonna drown. Well, on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. We got pretty dang far though. Wait, hold on. Vehicle. What do you mean there's a vehicle there? Hold on. Is there like a single block there? Wait, so let's edit this exit. And then M again. Vehicle. Create vehicle. What? Is there a single? There's gotta be just a single block. And watch it, it's under the water, and that's why I can't see. Notice where the light is, though. And watch it, the single block is gonna be under the ground. No. I honestly don't understand. Oh, wait. No, that's a fish. Ow, I'm dying. Go, 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 go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. And, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.